The easiest way to flip the switch. There's a story behind that. This is your daily message from Chad number 847 to upgrade your mental game today by telling yourself a better story. Because the most important story you hear is the story you tell yourself. And this message is dedicated to Lori Evans on her birthday. Happy birthday, Lori. Here's the upgrade. You can control the stressed or settled state you're in. Here's the story. The last couple of years, I've tried to pay more attention to my breathing and studying it. Brian Johnson was my introduction where the proverbial penny dropped. You can search for his Optimal Breathing 101 class on YouTube and watch it for free. I also recommend Wim Hof, Herbert Benson, and Richard Brown as well. If you search any of those names with the word breathing, you'll find plenty. Why is breathing something to be conscious of? I mentioned yesterday your parasympathetic nervous system and sympathetic nervous system. The parasympathetic system takes care of the rest and digest side of things, while the sympathetic is there for fight or flight stuff. In short, relaxation response versus stress response. We obviously need both. Modern life has thrown us into a near constant arousal state, though, with our sympathetic nervous system working overtime, which leads to all the stress, dysfunction, and burnout we don't want. My mentor, Dr. Rob Gilbert, always uses the illustration of working out with a dumbbell, but only ever exercising one arm. He's a big proponent of the Benson breathing technique, by the way. He says it has saved his life. Today, we all have a beefy right arm, sympathetic nervous system, and a scrawny left arm, parasympathetic nervous system. The better story to tell yourself is, I'm only a breath away from flipping the switch between fight or flight and rest and relaxation. Our breath is the fundamental way we can flip the switch between relaxation, parasympathetic, and arousal, sympathetic. There's a nerve that runs from the base of our skull down into our gut called the vagus nerve. It sends signals throughout our body that everything's cool. There's more detail to go along with this, but for today, try this. Close your mouth, take a deep breath in through your nose that pushes out your stomach, and then slowly breathe out longer than it took to inhale. Try that for 1 minute. You just switched the dumbbell from your right arm to your left arm. Try some of those searches I mentioned if this interests you. Your parasympathetic nervous system will thank you for it. Tell me a story of a breathing technique that has helped you to fromchadsmith@gmail.com. Will you send this to someone you think would benefit from this story right now? You could download my book, The Most Powerful Story in the World, by going to fromchad.gumroad.com. The transcript of this message and hundreds of others are always available at www.fromchad.com.